So this is an open debate. You can challenge whatever she's saying.
Work from office, I would pick up work from office vis-a-vis work from home, counterintuitively, but I feel that the kind of interaction and learning at a peer level from seniors and even from your colleagues, the extent of learning which you get by working from office, it's incomparable as compared to work from home. So I would pick work from office.
Yeah, so I'm Sanjay. So I'm CHRO of one of the company name is CMR Green Technology Limited. So we are having 15 plant, manufacturing plant in fact. So as per my suggestion, hybrid model is quite competitive for both perspective, as an employer, as an employee perspective. Because in manufacturing company, it's not possible to go for work from home kind of thing. For including service guy, including financial support guy like HR, finance, marketing guy, everything. So in the same time, once you talk about the employee perspective, weekly off kind of thing, we give the such kind of facilities quite be exciting to us. For example, in our company, two Saturday off for entire the location. Those who are not coming the shift, we are giving to them. So this is quite beneficial for all the guys. The people are very excited because this point came from, we are certified Great Place company. Great Place to Work company. During our task force CFT was formed, they have suggested such kind of activity and it was really wholly appreciated by everyone. So my suggestion would be, might be possible IT and services sector is possible. For manufacturing company, hybrid modeling is quite better, far better. Thank you.
But how will a manufacturing where, on a shop floor and all, you'll work in a hybrid model?
Actually, other than shift, because shift is operation in 24/7 operation. So those who are coming the shift, normally the guy is basically individual, comes through as an individual contributor role. So they are coming to we are given the clear-cut opportunity. Once you're working, because they are the beginner of the career. And beginning of the career comes to as a learning perspective. So you must be learn something, move forward, come to as a shift in charge role and move to another role kind of thing. So this is quite win-win condition. It was roughly 1 year we have completed so far. We have just implemented this exercise. Everybody is appreciating on this one.
Okay. How many of you think that productivity suffers if people work from home? I mean, while we want to work from home, how many people think that productivity suffers?
Yeah, definitely. I am Manoj Pandey from Donaldson, India. So once we work at home, so definitely your focus would be diverted. You could not focus. So unless until you would not be focused, you cannot give your 100% of the output. So definitely if you work from home, definitely it would impact to your performance. Thank you.
Yeah, hi Naghma, I just want to add something very important here. I think that we may rethink about this terminology called work from home. So first of all, as per my opinion, this terminology should be replaced with remote work. Because like most of the time, it is not necessary that people would work from home specifically. Second, I completely agree or disagree with your statement, because whenever we are in office, even though we are not working, we are under the direct supervision of the supervisor. So in that case, we would be taken as a productive employee. Even we are doing something else. But when we say that we are working remotely, even though we are working continuously, we are constantly pressurized with performance, continuous scrutinization of our schedule, correct? Like even if we are going for lunch break, even if we are going for bio break or all, we will be seen as an employee wherein we are not able to give the productive hours. So I personally think that under direct supervision, we're working from office, so that will be taken more productively. So I agree with you that hybrid work environment can be implemented, but right now there is a terminology which has come wherein employer, they have started asking people to work from remote work, especially on Saturdays. So it is, wherein we are just showing them it's a hybrid work environment. Monday to Friday we take work from office, and Friday we give them liberty to work from remote locations.
So ladies in the room are quiet. I think they are affected by work from office more. So I would like to hear some views. Do you think productivity suffers if people are working from home?
Yes, indeed.
Anyone? Any ladies here? No?
Okay, I would like to add
Yeah,
something.
yeah, sure.
Okay.
The lady in red.
So, good afternoon. I'm Dr. Vibha Thakur, and I'm from Sharda University. So, yes, I feel that if you're working from home, then for ladies especially, it is hampering your work because your kids are there. They don't understand the seriousness of your work. And sometimes it affects differently also. Because, during COVID, we were working, and I am like person like me who is workaholic. It is very difficult to, leave your seat. When you are bounded with the time frame, you leave your office on time also. But when you are working from home, then sometimes I'm working late night, 2:30 even, and nobody is stopping me. So it is, has some real bad effect on health also. So I don't support this. Thank you very much.
So you are actually saying the opposite. You work more when you are working from home.
I work more, but
Okay.
yes, I work more, but the problem is that it is not that good. Because, work-life balance is also important.
Yeah. There is no cutoff time. Is
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay.
Well, I would like to add a few points over here, right? So I'm in favor of, yeah, I'm very much agreeing with the terminology which you used, work from home. Instead of using work from home, we should use remotely. So there are aspects which we need to look at when we are talking about remote work and work from office. Especially in which context you're talking about, it is of the work from home and remote culture. Everything depends upon on which context you're talking about. It hardly depends on the industry, function, division, and what level you're referring to. So of course, there are functions, there are industry wherein the remote culture won't actually fly. But it's scientifically proven, like I'm completely disagree, the productivity decreases when you're giving opportunity your resources, your employees, your teammates to work remotely. It is scientifically proven that when somebody has given opportunity to choose whether he or she wants to come to office or he or she wants to work remotely, the productivity index has been increased by 44%, which is there. It is a research paper recently flourished. And also I would quote the CEO of Google, Sundar Pichai. He also said that the ideal model which they have realized is hybrid model. Now, we need to also look at that, like ma'am said, that there are times wherein people do overwork. They do more than, desired, maybe 8 hours or 9 hours. It is all about planning. We have been since morning, we are talking about optimization, planning, organization goal. How do you manage people? So it's the remote working culture is a part of transformation, and then people have the entire world, the corporate have realized that we have to transform to a next level, right? So optimization workforce, how you are transforming, what are the communication parameters, what tools you are using. Using all these techniques, of course, a hybrid model will achieve 100% productivity. So when you're working from home, when you're working remotely, you have to set up your expectation with respect to your reporting bosses, with respect to your managers. At the same time, leadership team also have to make certain rules, regulations, and policies wherein people are free to utilize their maximum productively. So these are certain things. We need to understand the work is transforming, the world is transforming, and everyone, it's enough, seeing people as a resource, seeing people as a matrices. Now we have to look people, we have to look our teammates rather than in the employer or matrices, just look at them as a people. So it is completely, we should give the opportunity to employees, we should give opportunity to workers, we should give the opportunity to teammates, that how they want to function. It's ultimately goal or objective, and goal end result is something which we need to look for. So this is my perspective. Yeah.
Thank you. So do you all think that, when COVID hit, the real estate prices fell down, then there are a lot of offices which packed up and they said they will just go totally remote because work is being done. But that was the time when there was fear in human mind. People didn't know whether their job is going to be there or not. So everybody worked diligently. They were working at a pay cut and doing double the work. But now the same companies who had sold their, real estate or let go of their offices, now they started with cajoling people to come to office, then they started giving some goodies to come to office, and now it has reached a level where there are memos which are going, that if you don't come to office, you will be sacked. So obviously, I think there is a belief that the productivity has gone down, and all the corporates want people to come back to office, and at least 4 days. So that is what it is. I think minimum is what is the requirement. So then I think, how do you say that hybrid will work? Like, most of the companies want people to come from office.
I agree what you are saying. That's what I wanted to explain, is that it is completely dependent on the various factors. The variables could be the industry, the nature of work, the function you're referring to, the leadership team, how the organization wants to function. So the production or the productivity has not decreased. There has been certain instances which you can refer, you can go through Google or you can do little bit of research, that wherein the organization have asked certain tasks to be delivered which was not delivered. These all are parameters how you optimize your workforce. So yeah, it is mutual.
I would like to hear from the ladies, because so far everybody is actually talking, work from office. Who is there for work from home? Looks like nobody wants to work from home.
At least I'm.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Because at least one day in a week, because it kind of allows you to bring in more work-life balance. Sometimes there are as a woman, there are some very small things that you have to attend to. And just by being at home, you can very easily attend to those things and as well contribute to work in the same manner that you would do in office. So I think hybrid model will definitely bring in a lot of workforce, women workforce, that is currently not in the corporate world, because it gives you a lot of flexibility. Not everybody has support. Not everybody is near a great care or a good baby care center. And while organizations have been mandated to have these daycare centers, but how many people are actually using, I think data needs to be seen. I know my organization, not many are able to use it. So I think a hybrid is the way forward. I would like to believe that.
Who else supports her? I think all the women want to work from office. There are mother-in-laws at home sitting or something like that. Huh? Everybody wants to escape to office. Husbands too, yeah. Yeah. I think mother-in-laws are now easier to deal with than husbands being at home. Yeah. So now coming back to the productivity part of it, I have a different view. And it may sound a bit sexist or a bit, feminist, but I started this work from home because of no option when I was on my own. And I hired, 3 were girls and 3 were boys. I was running a small recruitment firm. And but the delivery was totally different. Like, work from home, the girls would just be so thankful that they have been given an opportunity to, somebody is giving them an opportunity to work from home because they had small kids or whatever. Their, deliveries were far, almost 50% more than a guy working from home. So I think it is also to do with the opportunity because I think men have more opportunity. The women, if they have small babies, at least in those times, there were literally no opportunities for them. So I think this also plays a very important role in, whether you want to work from home, want to work from office. Like at this point of life, my daughter is away from home. Nothing can keep me at home now. So, I want to work from office. So I think it's also to do with the what stage of life you are in. Like, if you are, your kids are in 10th and 12th, you would just want to hang around. It's not like you are teaching them anything. but you just want to be there, nudge them if they're feeling low, you know, and it, by default, it becomes a mother's job. I don't know why, but it is, but there are many hands-on father also, I know, but I think it is, by default, it is a woman's job. So I think in those scenarios, definitely, there are companies which, including my company, whenever anybody's kid is, you know, in 10th or 12th, we give them work from home for a couple of months just before the exam. I think Ritu is an example who was given. There are some people from my office, so I'm just using this as a reference. So yes, so again, I would like to hear more from work from home perspective from the both men and women.
Hi, my name is Jyoti Verma. I'm from Nginx Technology Private Limited. It's a SAP, it's an SAP organization. So we actually seen when people were working from home, specifically these tech people, they have a lot of time when they are working from home and they, you know, indulge in, you know, other part of, you know, freelancing services also when they were working full time for us. So this was, you know, hard for us to, you know, control kind of a moonlighting. So, I mean, people were taking 2 or 3 jobs when they were, you know, completely working from home. So, you know, controlling such, you know, activities for HR becomes difficult when we allow people completely working from home. So I believe that hybrid plan is still okay if people are not, you know, completely okay with working from office. Wherein at least 4 days or 3 days in the office and then 2 days they can, you know, work from home. And when we are implementing this policy of working from home, we have certain guidelines of, you know, setting the workstation in the home. So, and with that guidelines, we have, you know, specific criterias of how it has to be, the workplace has to be, you know, far from distractions, you know, from your family distractions, and also that people, I mean, these employees can concentrate on, you know, whatever their task involved
So what
into.
you're saying is that if there is a work from home, there has to be a process where the performance can be measured. So I think it
Yes.
all boils down to measuring the performance, whether you are working from home. You could be sitting for 10 hours in the office and, you know, doing nothing at all, you know, browsing or something, and you could be working from home and doing a lot of work. So I think it boils down to, again, the digitization of, you know, how do we transform our work into everything, how to transform it into, you know, what you call it, you know, rather than hours, but, you know, in how, what is your productivity, output
Yes.
in that hours that you have done. So task-based, instead of task-based, you have a, you know, option of working as, you know, project-based. How much time you are taking to finish this job, you know,
Yes, so
according,
their login
yeah.
time, you know, it includes when they are working from home or working from office.
Yes.
So in their login time, how much productivity, you know, is coming out.
Yes.
So this is also measured when they are working for 9 hours or 10 or 12 hours, right? So if one person is performing, you know, achieving the target of 4.5 out of 5, and one person involved into a same kind of a task and achieving 3 or 2, that's how we measure, you know, the performance when people are working from
So, you
home.
know,
Or
one industry that has had already cracked this before COVID was consulting. They were always doing time sheets. They were always working on the cost per project. They were always doing it work from anywhere, because they had cracked, because they worked with different clients. So it was very important for them to get the, you know, whether the project is profitable or not. And they would, you know, quote a client based on the, you know, each project. So it was easy for them, and I think more and more people will have to, you know, employ
yes,
this.
it has to be project wise also, so that, you know, they show their productivity, completion of the project. Yeah.
So just
that's all.
one last thought before I, you know, wind up is that how many of you think that it is also to do with this whole world shrinking? Like, I know that when I was growing up, the socializing was only if I went to college, if I went to work, if I, you know, actually stepped out to meet people. So obviously going to office was fun. But today you have people are, you know, they are sitting next to 10 people, but they are not interacting with them. They have people only on social media, Instagram, Reels, etc. So do you think that plays a role in in people not wanting to make friends, or there is no need for them to make friends outside the, their phone? Does it play a role in people not wanting to come back to work, to office? Any thoughts?
So this has come in the nature of employees when they started working from home. Previously, I mean, before COVID, it was not there. People were engaging with each other, at a talk, precisely. But yes, now I mean, as a HR, we have to, bring a lot of engagement activities in place so that people start engaging with each other and learn from each other. So yes, this has come in the nature of employees that they are, they're trying to shrink their, area of dealing with other people.
Okay. Anybody else? Final thoughts? Okay, now at least people can raise their hands as to how many are from work from office. Okay, lot of people are work from office, and how many work from home?
Hybrid.
Wow, I think the last time when I did this session, there were more work from home than office. And how many for hybrid? Okay, just to, yeah, I think hybrid is the way to go. And again, it is up to the corporate as to how you define hybrid. As the gentleman was saying, that hybrid means 5 days work from office and Saturday is remote. So, which is like, you can, it's good to, it's a tick mark. So, thank you everyone, and for the participation, thank you.